What's up, guys? It is Ryan.
And Neil.
It is Monday, and I'm feeling motivated. I had a lot of time to think with the beautiful weather this weekend.
Beautiful Monday morning, too.
And it's beautiful today, and I was sitting outside this morning thinking about my house, and this whole weekend I was actually sitting in my hammock, my new favorite thing. $37 purchase. It's my favorite thing in the world.
He sleeps out back in a hammock. He has this big, giant house.
I know, it's weird.
Sorry.
But anyway, I was really thinking about how I got to homeownership, guys. And we're going to use in this analogy, the goal is to be a homeowner. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't happen overnight. This was a 5-year, I'm going to say a 5-year program or plan or event that took place for me because it doesn't happen overnight. For some people, you live life right and everything's okay. But I want to go through, and Neil and I are going to explain all the intricate parts or the integral parts that you need to pay attention to on a daily basis if you really want to be a homeowner. Because the last thing you want is another 3 or 5 years to go by, and you talk about being a homeowner, and you see it all the time, and your kids talk about being a homeowner, and you don't do the daily things, and therefore you never get there.
The best time to buy a house, I just saw this, is 5 years ago. So the longer you take to be in that house, the more it's going to cost you. Everything is going up. Plus, you're paying all this money rent.
Yeah. So guys, let's look at it this way. Let's just assume every single month, and we're going to use it on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis, you get income. Now, you have two choices with this income. You can put it towards spending, which there's a couple different brackets for that, or you can put some to savings. What you have to realize is it's kind of like a seesaw. If you put more money into budget, into fast food, into stuff, Amazon, Walmart, Target, shopping in
Popeyes.
general, Popeyes chicken, putting it into vacations, you got to realize, guys, that money going over here is going to take away from the savings. And the savings and living life on a budget is what's going to help you get a home.
I deserve it, though.
And that's what people say, they deserve it.
How many times people call and that's what they say, well, I deserve it. I deserve that new car.
And 3 years later, guys, do you still deserve that car?
That car's worth nothing. The house is going to be worth more.
Yeah. So what you got to realize, there's really 3 different ways. There's people that live on a tight budget, which Neil always likes to make fun of me because I'm extremely strict and disciplined.
He's tighter than anybody. You don't have to be as tight as him.
I lost my shirt when I was younger, so I was like, I'm never going back to that world.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, most people get raises. You've paid your bills before the raise. Now that you get the raises, maybe you should put that money away. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Or you pay off your car, that $300 a month. You have that money. You have to be disciplined if you want to be in a house.
And I think that's a great point, guys, because you got to look at it like this. Let's just say you're used to spending or making this much money, okay? If you get a raise, you don't have to put all of this away, but don't blow all of it either. Take half of it, put this half in savings, and then put this, we'll call that whatever, we'll call that waste money. We'll call that waste money. You put that whatever. You do blow that on going out. You blow it on new shoes, new clothes, whatever. But don't waste all of it. Put some of that money aside over here. Pretend like that money doesn't exist. Because what happens is the more money you put in here, if you put it in a smart account, and it could be just like an American Express savings account, something like that has 2% interest. It's now 1.9%. The more money you have in savings, you'll realize that money starts to grow on its own. Forget what you're putting back into the pile. But the money itself, the compound interest, is going to help you accumulate more money, which is then going to help you reach that goal of being a homeowner.
We're in the third quarter, people, right? Everybody's going to start saying, well, I'm waiting for my IRS refund. Guess what? 90% of the people out there, blow it.
I just posted today.
Life gets involved. Do you know how many times I've heard, well, life gets involved. Life gets involved with everything we do every single day. You have to be disciplined.
I just posted today. It said, good luck comes from good planning. Well, let me ask you, if you want to be a homeowner, let's say for the last 3 years you've been talking about being a homeowner. Do you set yourself up on a budget? Do you put money in savings? Or are you blowing it on fast food? Oh, well, I want to have fast food. Or it's Friday, I deserve to eat out.
Or I deserve those shoes.
Or I deserve to go out for drinks all night because it's Friday and I work hard. Well, guess what? You're going to pay for dinner. You're going to pay for tip. You may be paying for Uber if you're responsible. All that stuff adds up.
How about that new iPhone that you want to get now? That's $1,000, $1,100. Oh, I'm sorry. It's up to $13.99. Is that really that important?
Think about it, guys. You know, it all comes down to priorities. What do you really want for yourself, and what do you really want for your kids? And guys, listen to me. Don't listen to your friends who aren't where you want to be. Listen to the people who are where you want to be, because if you don't, you're going to live like everybody else in misery. Now, I don't know where that rhyme came from. I've been saying that all week. Listen to people who are where you want to be, otherwise you'll end up living in misery. It's not worth it, guys. Just because somebody else is doing it, just because somebody else does retail therapy, that shit doesn't work. You want to have good therapy? Go sit in your backyard in a hammock. When it's beautiful sunshiny day, like my buddy did yesterday, he's like, I get it. Like, I get it. It's my property, it's my backyard, my trees, my hammock. That's peace.
Don't be jealous of the guy with the new car on the street. He's probably renting his house.
You know, it's funny, I used to be jealous of the guy that seemed like he had a wad of cash. But you know what? That guy's probably got a wad of cash and nothing in the bank.
How much cash I have in my pocket?
2 cents.
I don't have a dime. I use credit cards for everything. I don't have a dime.
So I don't care, you know, I'm helping somebody right now, and I know she follows us, you know, her and her husband and their family, and she said, yeah, my husband doesn't always want to, and my kids, and I said, listen, I don't care what your husband wants to do, I don't care what your kids want to do. If you're the person in charge and you want the goal of being a homeowner and not paying rent for the next 20 years of your life, you got to realize, stick to this budget. It's okay if once in a while you want to hit this. And once in a while you buy something that you need.
It's like cheating on a diet. You can do it once in a while.
If you're taking all your money and it's going here like this, guess what? Your chances of reaching that home are not going to happen. If you take money and you live on your budget and put money here and let this start to grow, before you know it, guys, you'll be living in that house of your dreams.
And you can sleep out back in your hammock.
Yeah. And then Neil will drive you to the car dealership.
And then I'll drive you to the car dealership.
So guys, I know that video was a little bit long, but we wanted to just kind of talk about that and say, it's the last quarter of the month. October, November, December, it's the last quarter of the year. And we want you guys to start getting in the mental preparation for what you want your life to look like in 2020. What is your life going to look like in 2020? Because you may not be able to buy a house in 2020.
And that's okay.
It is okay. We're still here. People have been following us for 9 months, and they finally call us, and they're like, you guys inspired me to start taking action. And then they get approved, and they get emotional about it. That's the great, I mean, how awesome is it when people call us and they cry? When we say, yeah, you're approved, you're ready to go. That's what we want for you guys. We're here to do that. We're not here to be the bullies. We're not here to be like nagging parents. We're not here to be the pain in the ass coaches. We're here because we love what we do, and we want to help you achieve the same success. We can teach you what to do, but we can't make you do it.
Yeah, we can't. We're not
So,
there.
I hope you guys found that very
Helpful.
Inspiring today. I hope you guys find this to be extremely helpful and motivational for you guys. We want you guys to be motivated. Forget everybody else.
Even if
do
it's
it for you.
$10 a week, $20 a week, start somewhere.
Yeah. $20 a week in savings, but then also don't spend certain money that you might. If you go to Starbucks every week, if you go to Dunkin' Donuts every week, all week, maybe you only go twice.
The other thing is, if your business, where you work, has a savings plan and you didn't sign up, I want you to go today and sign up.
It's free money, guys. It's forced savings, and it's free money because they do matches. So if you get a 401k or what is it, 403b,
203b or whatever it is.
Guys, put the money aside, pretend like it doesn't exist, and just get used to it.
Yep.
Because guess what? You'll get used to it. You know, think about people like if they lose their home, or if there's a catastrophe, not because they didn't pay their bills. If there's a catastrophe, people have to figure it out. Well, you need to figure it out because the banks don't care about your sob story. They don't care. They care about your 3-digit credit score, and they care about your savings and how much money you have saved up.
That's all they care about.
And then the ratio from what you make to versus what you spend. If you spend more than you make, like Neil said earlier, you got to figure that out. You either have to make more money or you've got to cut your spending.
Yep.
So, hate to say it's that easy, guys. It is that easy. It's just not, or it is that simple. It's just not always that easy.
Right.
But we're here to help you. If you have a problem, it's like health coaches. You want to eat that cake, or you want to not be lazy, or you want to be lazy and not work out, call your coach and they talk you off the ledge and say, hey, no, we're here to do that. We'll help you. The girls will help you.
But you have to help yourself.
Premium Mortgage is here to help you. You have to do the work. So, hope you guys found that motivating today. Have an awesome week. Give us a call. If you want us to help you set a plan, even if it's a quick budget, we'll tell you what to do, what not to do, and how to be a homeowner. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.